Shall we start? Okay, let's start. Today I'm taking time and work. Let's start. Uh, First of all, let's talk about कि क्या सीन होता है इस चैप्टर से. So this is a kind of a important topic जिसमें से questions पूछे जाते हैं every year. So it's a bit of a interesting topic as well. इसका link ना you can directly connect with the time, speed and distance. वहाँ से ना कुछ concepts you can interrelate here. Okay, let's start. First of all, let's talk about types of question they ask in this chapter. So they are like kind of together, they working together वाला. We'll discuss next slide no जागे आगे जाके working together हो गया, like alternate working हो गया, kind of alternate days में लोग आके work करके जा रहे हैं, कोई बीच में से छोड़ के चला गया, like kind of a leaving kind of a job. ऐसे तीन टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दे आस्क इन जनरल, और फिर एक MDH करके क्वेश्चन आता है, उसमें भी इजी होता है वो. Alright, अब इसको सॉल्व करने का तरीका क्या क्या हो सकता है. पीपल यूज टू काइंड्स ऑफ मेथड. वन इज यूनिटरी मेथड. यूनिटरी मेथड में क्या होगा, विल डिस्कस आगे जाके. एक LCM मेथड. We'll take some questions on both the approaches one by one. Right, let's take in another slide. Next slide. Working together. Working together मतलब जैसे कि क्वेश्चन लेता हूँ. If A can do a job, A can do a job in 10 days, and B can do the same job we can do the same job in 15 days. So in how many days A in how many days both A and B can do the same job. Alright, मतलब यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में ये पूछा जा रहा है कि if A can do a certain job in 10 days and B can do the same job in 15 days, so in how many days both A and B working together can do the same job. Okay, let's take this question by unitary method. So now A was doing a एक वर्क कर रहा है in 10 days में. Alright, so he is doing 10 days में one work. So he is doing one work in 10 days. Alright, 10 days में एक वर्क कर रहा है, तो एक दिन में कितना कर रहा होगा. He is doing one day का work will be 1/10. So A's work in one day is 1/10. At the same time, B is doing 15 days में one work. One work in 15 days because they are doing the same job. So in one day he must be doing 1/15 of work. Now यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखना, this is 1/10th of a work and 1/15th of a work. So that's why we call it a unitary methods. So B's one day work is 1/15th and A's one day work is 1/10th. Now A and B साथ में काम करेंगे तो कितना होगा. A will put up 1/10th of a work in one day and B will put 1/15th of a work in one day. Together they will solve. If I solve this thing by taking LCM, so 13 denominator में 3 and यहाँ पे 2. So this will be 5/6, 5/30. Cancel out करके will get 1/6. So now A and B will do one day में 1/6 of a work. So one day में they will do 1/6 of a work. In 6 days they will do one work. Right? This is what we call unitary method. In this thing we convert to 1/10th or 1/15th of a work kind of thing. And that's how we solve. Let's take another approach for the same question. Now this time LCM method. In LCM method, what is going to happen? Now we don't know कि what is the total work here. And यहाँ पे जरूरत नहीं पड़ रही थी because we were taking one work. Similarly, we'll take a number which is should be a multiple of 10 and 15. All right, let's take. Let me erase it. Okay, let's. Now, A can do a certain job in 10 days. B can do the same job in 15 days. Now we don't know what they are doing and how much they are doing. So let's assume that they are doing a job which is a number should be multiple of 10 and 15 both. So there are infinite from numbers you can take, but ideally you should take a smallest number, which is a LCM of 10 and 15. So LCM of 10 and 15 is 30 units. Let's say 30 units of work they are doing together. Uh, 30 units of work they are doing. So A can do 30 units of work in 10 days. A can do 30 units of work in 10 days. So he must be doing 3 units of work in a day. So एक दिन में कितना करेगा? 3 units of work in a day. The same time B can do 30 units of work in 15 days. So B can do 2 units of work in one day. Alright. So this is a scene of now. यहाँ पे ना try to understand what I'm going to say. This particular part is called time. This particular part we call efficiency. Efficiency is something, in a simpler word, we can put up a capability of a person, right? And this is total work. Now, this is how they are doing the thing. The question is key in how much time they can together do the job. So A will put up 3 units of work in one day. So one day में क्या scene होगा? A will put 3 units of work, B will put 2 units of work. Together they are doing one day में 5 units of work. If they can do 5 units of work in one day, then we can concretely say that they can do 6 days में 30 units of work. Alright. You can apply a formula also here. The formula is total work equal to efficiency multiplied time. So if total work was 30 units and efficiency was 3 plus 2 5 units, and we need to figure out time. So if I divide this thing, I'll get 6 units. So 6 days. So that's our answer. See, both the methods has its merits and demerits. कहीं पे जाके यूनिटरी वर्क करते हैं, कहीं पे जाके HCM method works very well. So we'll take step by step. जहाँ पे जो भी easy लगेगा, we'll take both the concepts and both the methods. Okay, let's take another example on this thing. So working together पे ही लेते हैं. Okay, now let's assume that there are 3 people. A who can do a job in 10 days. B who can do the same job in 15 days. And C who can do the same job in 12 days. Now I'm taking 3 people this time, so the thing won't change. जो दो लोगों के साथ हम लोगों ने दो लोगों को लेके हमने किया क्वेश्चन, सिमिलर वे वी हैव टू डू दिस 3 people के साथ. Alright, so 10 12 15 का LCM will be 60 units. If A can do 60 units of work in 10 days, then he can do 6 units of work in one day. B can do 4 units of work in one day. and C can do 5 units of work in 1 day. So they're working together in 1 day. A will put 6 units, B will contribute 4 units, C will contribute 5 units. Together, these all three people put uh, 15, 15 units of work in 1 day. To complete 60 units of work, they will take 4 days. In 4 days, what will happen? 60 units of work will be 60 units of work will get complete. Right. This is how we solve working together के problems or the questions आते हैं तो let's take one more example. This time let's make a team of two people. So A and B can do a job in 10 days. B and C as a team can do the same job in 12 days. C and A working together can do the same job in 15 days. Now they are making a team of two people, but the process won't change. Same way जैसे हम लोगों ने पहले किया वैसे ही करेंगे. 60 units of work they are doing. Imagine करते हैं. So A and B can do 60 units of work in 10 days. So 6 units of work they are doing in 1 day. So this is a combined efficiency of both A and B, or we can call a team efficiency of A and B. B and C can do 60 units of work in 12 days, so they can do 5 units of work in 1 day. And C and A can do the same job, 6 units in 15 days. So they're doing 4 units of work in 1 day. Alright. So let's see कि A and B की team efficiency कितनी है. इनकी team efficiency है 6 unit. B and C की team efficiency है 5 unit. C and A की team efficiency है 4 unit. So if I add everything, so A plus A 2A, B plus B 2B, C plus C 2C. So this a team of three people has an efficiency of 15 units. You can take two common. So A plus B plus C will be has an efficiency of 15 units, and then A plus B plus C has a unit efficiency of 7.5 units. Now 7.5 is a combined efficiency of all three people. Now in how much time they can do the job? If the question asks like this कि अगर इनको 60 units of work अगर करने के लिए बोला जाए तो how much time they will take. Now let's use the formula again. Total work is equal to time multiply efficiency. All right. So now we know total work is 60 units. Time we need to figure out, and efficiency of everyone is 7.5. If I solve this thing, I'll get 60 over 7.5, and that will cancel out in 8 times. So 8 days will be taken by all three people. All right. This is a kind of a working together question they ask in general. इसी में एक पाइप एंड सिस्टम का भी क्वेश्चन आता है. लेट्स टेक दैट क्वेश्चन आल्सो. लेट्स अज्यूम कि पाइप ए कैन फिल द टैंक in 10 hours and pipe B can fill the tank in 15 hours. In how much time in how much time both fill the tank as working together. As working together. Okay, now let's imagine दे वर डूइंग पाइप ए का कितना है, पाइप ए इज केपेबल ऑफ फिलिंग एंटायर टैंक इन 10 hours. ऑलराइट, 10 hours में वो फिल कर सकता है. एंड pipe B, this other hand, can fill the same tank in 15 hours. Now we don't know what is the capacity of tank. So let's say capacity of tank. And we'll assume something like LCM of 10 and 15, and that's nothing but 30 again. So let's assume that tank has a capacity of 30 liter. So pipe A can fill 30 liter of water in 10 hours. So it must be putting 3 liters of water in every hour, and pipe B can fill the 30 liter of tank in 15 hours. So pipe B is filling 2 liter of water in every hour. So in 1 hour, pipe A is filling 3 liter and pipe B is filling 2 liter in 1 hour. In both, and both are working together, they are filling 5 liter of in 1 hour. So 30 liter fill up करने के लिए इनको लगेगा 6 hours. So this is how we have to solve this question. Alright. Now imagine करते हैं कि pipe A is filling the tank. Let's say this is a tank, and here is a pipe A. It is filling the tank, and there is a pipe B which is emptying the tank. तो क्या होगा? दो तो things won't change, same जाएगा. बस A क्या कर रहा है, पानी भर रहा है, और B क्या कर रहा है, पानी को बाहर निकाल रहा है. So pipe A will take 10 hours to fill the 30 liter of tank, and at the same time pipe B can empty the filled 30 liter of tank in 15 hours. So basically हो क्या रहा है, pipe A is putting water and pipe B is बाहर निकाल रहा है सारे पानी को. तो उसके लिए माइनस का साइन लगा देते हैं, बिकॉज 3 liter of water is coming inside and 2 liter of water is going outside. So in the net change is happening is 1 liter of water is staying inside the tank in every 1 hour. So fill the entire tank of 30 liter, it will take 30 hours. So it will take 30 hours of time to fill the entire tank. Agar pipe B is started emptying the tank. Let's take another type of question. This was all about working together. Take time, take questions. I've taken all types of questions. Now let's say working together again. I'll take one example. Things will go again same, just like the previously. Let's say A can do a job in 10 days. B can do the same job in 15 days. So though we don't know, we will take LCM of the working, which is 30 units. So A can do this job, 30 units of job in 10 days. So he is doing 3 units of job in 1 day. And B is doing 2 units of job in 1 day. now तो क्वेश्चन इज कि ना डे 1 पे कौन आया. ऑल्टरनेट डे वर्किंग मतलब होता है कि डे 1 पे ए आया एंड ही डिड 3 यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क एंड वो चला गया. डे 2 स्टार्ट हुआ, बी आया एंड ही डिड 2 यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क एंड वो फिर चला गया. एंड डे 3 स्टार्ट हुआ, ए अगेन आया एंड ही डिड 3 यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क एंड चला गया. Now this will keep going on, so we can deduce यहाँ से कि in 2 days 5 units of work is getting complete, right? If 2 days में 5 units of work is getting complete, so 10 units of work complete होने के लिए 4 दिन लगेंगे. 4 days will go for 10 units of work, right? And 15 units of work के लिए चला जाएगा 6 days, and 30 units of work के लिए चला जाएगा 12 days. Alright, this is how we have to solve the question. So basic simple approach you can directly apply, or you can solve by formula substitution. It's the same thing. Alright. Okay, let's take with 3 people, this same scenario with 3 people. So A can do a job in 10 days, B can do the same job in 12 days, C can do the same job in 15 days, working alternately, starting with A, how much time it will take to finish the job. Alright, now assume 60 units of work they are doing together. 60 units of work they are doing individually. So A is doing 60 units of work in 10 days. B is doing 6 units of work in 1 day. B 5 units of work in 1 day, and the C is 4 units of work in 1 day. Now we know कि day one start हुआ A आया, he put up 6 units. Day 2 start हुआ B आया, he put up 5 units of work. Day 3 आया, and day 3 को C आया, and he put up 4 units of work. So in 3 days 15 units of work done. 6 days में 30 units of work done. 9 days में 45 units of work done. Now think, अगले 3 days में क्या होगा, फिर से 15 units of work स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. जैसे ब्रेकअप से स्टार्ट करते हैं, तो 10th डे पे क्या होगा, ए अगेन विल कम. 45 ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, सो 45 प्लस 6 51 खत्म. 11th डे पे क्या होगा, 51 ऑलरेडी हो गया था. बी विल कम एंड ही विल पुट अप 5 units, सो 56 डन. एंड जैसे ही 12th डे होगा, सी आ जाएगा and he will finish the remaining 4 units of work. Now we can say कि 12 days लगेंगे to finish the entire work, right? Let's take another type of question, which is called a leading kind of work, or we call reciprocal of work. Let's say कि ना A can do a certain job in 10 days, B can do the same job in 15 days. Alright, they started working together, but they started working together but after 2 days A after 2 days A has left the work. So how much time will require to complete the remaining work? Okay, let's say मैं इसको erase करके पीछे कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा सा. So he was doing 10 units of work 10 days में, and we can do the same job in 15 days. So 30 units of week, already हम बहुत पहले से करते आ रहे हैं इस चीज को. So A can do 30 units of work in 10 days. So he can do 3 units of work in 1 day. B can do 15 days में 30 units. So he can do 2 units of work in 1 day. Now together they started, but after 2 days A has left. So for the first 2 days, A and B both worked for 2 days, and then remaining job has been done by B in how many days, and so the entire work get completed. Alright, so A and B work for 2 days. So we know A will put up 3 units and B will put up 2 units in 1 day. So 5 units in 1 day to 10 units in 2 days. So now B into कितना दिन करेगा? So 10 plus B can do 2 units of work in 1 day. सो 30, सो 10 उधर जाके माइनस होगा तो कितना बचेगा 20. सो वी नो यहाँ पे क्या आने वाला है अभी. विल गेट 20 divided by 2, 10 days. So B will take 10 more days to complete the remaining work, but the entire work got completed in 12 days. Alright? This is a reciprocal kind of work. इसमें थोड़े बहुत और varieties of questions आते हैं. We will go further and discuss all those types of questions. Let's take questions, basic examples of these kinds of questions. The things we have studied so far. First, A does a work in 20 days. B does the same work in 30 days. In how many days they will complete the same work in working together? Let's take by unitary method and LCM method together. So in one day we know A can do 1/20th of work and B can do in one day 1/30th of work. Together A and B can do one day में 1/20th plus 1/30th. A and B 60, 3, 2, that's 5/60. So A and B can do in one day में 1/12th of work. So B, A and B अगर साथ में काम करते हैं तो दोनों को 12 days लगेगा to complete one work. Alright, let's take this question by LCM approach. A is taking 20 days to finish a work. B is taking 30 days to finish the same job. So LCM of 20, 30 is 60. 60 units of work is getting complete by A and B, individually working as 20 days and 30 days respectively. So if A is taking 20 days to finish 60 units, so he is taking 3 units of work in one day, and B is taking 30 days to finish 60 units of work, so he is doing 2 units of work in one day. So in one day, they are together doing 3 plus 2, 5 units of work. If 5 units of work is getting done in one day में 5 units, then we can say कि 60 units खत्म होने में 12 days लगेंगे. Alright, this is how we can solve the question. Quite easy. Let's take another question. He can do a work in 20 days and B can do it in 30 days. If A and B work alternately for one day each, how soon will the work be completed? Again, let's take by LCM. A can do in 20 days. B can do the same job in 30 days. Now imagine they are doing 60 units of work individually in 20 days and 30 days. So A is capable of doing 3 units of work in one day. B is capable of doing 2 units of work in one day. Now they are doing alternately. Let's imagine A has started the work. So day 1 पे A will come and he will contribute 3 units. Day 2 will pay, B will come and he will contribute 2 units of work. Together in one day, they are doing 5 units of work. So if they are capable of doing 5 units of work in one day, so they are capable of doing 60 units of work in 12 days. Alright, so quite easy example just to build up the concept. We could try again. A can do a work in 15 days and B in 20 days. If they work on it for 4 days, then the fraction of the work that is left. So let's find out. A is taking 15 days to do a job. On the other hand, B is taking 20 days to finish a job. And the job is 60 units. 60 units is the 60 is the LCM of 15 and 20. So if A is taking 15 days, then he is capable of doing 4 units in one day, and B is capable 3 units of work in one day. Alright? In one day, they together did 7 units of work. So in 3 days, 21 work, 21 units of work will be completed by A and B if they are working together. But the question is asked about how much fraction of work is left. So total work is 60 units. So 21 units is already get completed. So 60 minus 21, that's the remaining work, and that's nothing but 39. So 39 of by 60 is the fraction of work which is left right now. You can reduce it by dividing 3, say. So 13 over 20 units of work. This kind of work has been left. Alright. Let's take some good level of question. A is twice as efficient as B. A can finish a work in 18 days. In how many days A and B together complete the work? Now यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा slight change of question है. TSD में we have studied the concept. If distance is same, what happens if distance is same? अगर हम distance same कर देते हैं, now we know D equal to S into T होता है. अगर if we fix this thing, this will go down, this will go up. So speed will directly inversely proportional to time. In a similar way, total work is equals to efficiency multiplied time. If we fix this thing, तो जितना efficiency reduce होगी उतना ही time ज़्यादा लगेगा, and vice versa. So efficiency is inversely proportional to time. जितना आप time बढ़ाओगे उतनी आपकी कम efficiency होगी, जितनी आपकी अच्छी efficiency होगी उतना ही आपको कम time लगेगा. Right? So A is twice efficient as B. So A is 2 times better than B. So the efficiency will be A. Ratio of their efficiency will be 2:1. So that's the ratio of efficiency. What about the ratio of time? Ratio of time is nothing but the ratio of 1 by 2 and 1 by 1. So if we solve this thing, we'll get 1 ratio 2. So this is the ratio of time taken by A and B. So if A can finish a work in 18 days, in how many days A and B together complete the work? So now 1 unit of work we know is 1 unit की value we know as 18 days. To find out total work, we need efficiency and we need time. We got time, which is nothing but 18 days. We got efficiency of A, that's 2 units. So total work will be 36 units. Let's assume total work is 36 units. Now the question says ki how much time A and B together will take to complete the work. So 36 units of work available to do by both A and B. So A plus B has to do this job. Now we need to figure out time kitna lagega. So A and B are together putting how much of efficiency? A is putting 2 units of work and B is putting 1 unit of work. So together they are doing 3 units of work. Okay, let's find out. So time will be 12 days are required to finish if A and B both work together. Okay, let's start. Let's take another question. Now, this question is quite simple as the previous one. Would like to try. I would like you to try this question. Let's jump to next question and take some high level of questions. Now, this question is a kind of a very good question, which was, I think, asked in CAT 22, I guess. Huh. This question was asked in CAT 22. 6 technicians working at the same rate work work off one server in 10 hours. If they start at 11 a.m. and one additional technician per hour being added beginning at 5 p.m., at what time the server will be completed? Now 6 technicians, let's take if every technician is capable of doing 1 unit of work in 1 hour. All right, one technician one technician is doing 1 unit of work in 1 hour. Okay. So 6 technician can do 6 unit of work in 6 hours. So now we know 6 technician है और सबकी equal efficiency है तो they can do 10 hours में 60 unit of work. 60 unit of work. So let's assume this is the total work that is required to do. Alright. So 60 unit of work is required to do if they start at 11 a.m. तो 11 a.m. से लेके 5 a.m. तक. So this is 5 plus 1, 6 hours. If 6 hours के लिए there will be 6 technician. After that 6 से ये चीज 7 हो गई. 7 से ये 8 हुआ. यहाँ तक 5 p.m. This is 6 p.m. This is 7 p.m. and this is 8 p.m. And if we add this entire thing, we'll get 36 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. Okay, so this is 43, 43 plus 8, 51, 51 plus 9, 16. So LHS, RHS equals. So at what time? So the work will get completed by 8 p.m. Okay, let's take another question, which was I think asked him. Again, cat question. A group of men decided to do a job in 8 days, but since 10 men dropped out every day, the job get completed at the end of 12th day. Now imagine करते हैं कि starting में m men थे. If m men can do a job in 1 day, so that's a total work of 1 day. If they can do in 8 days, this is the total work, right? So 8m is a total work that's now required to that is required to be done by certain number of men, which but the क्या problem हो रहा है कि हर दिन 10 men is dropping out. So day 1 पे क्या होगा? Men will work day 1. Day 2 पे क्या होगा? m minus 10 होगा. फिर अगले दिन क्या होगा? m minus 20 होगा. m minus 30 होगा. m minus 40 होगा. m minus 50 होगा. m minus 60 होगा. m minus 70 होगा. m minus 80 होगा. m माइनस 90 होगा एंड m माइनस 100 होगा, m माइनस 110 होगा। तो डे 1, डे 2, डे 3, डे 4, डे 5, डे 6, डे 7, डे 8, डे 9, डे 10, डे 11, डे 12। सो इनको 12 डेज लगे टू गेट द एंटायर वर्क डन। सो यहाँ पे नाउ वी नो 8m इक्वल टू कितना हो गया, m प्लस m अगर मैं सबको ऐड कर देता हूँ तो सबको ऐड करने पे विल गेट 12m प्लस, नाउ वी नो कि सबके सामने माइनस का साइन लग रहा है, सो 10 प्लस 20 30, 30 प्लस 30 60, 60 प्लस 40 100, 100 प्लस 50 150, 150 प्लस 60 210, 210 plus 70 280, 280 plus 80 360, 360 plus 90 450, 450 plus 100 550 and 110 660. So this is sum. So 660 equals 12m minus 8m, that's nothing but 4m equals 660. So 4m equals 660, m equals 165. So initially there would be 165 men were there. How many men were there at the beginning? 165. Let's take another question. Oh, this question was asked in CAT 2023 slot 3 का question है. And there are multiple option, I guess. I don't remember options, but वहाँ पे options थे and we need to figure out कि कौन सा among 4 options which one was not possible. अब let's see कैसे होगा कि राहुल है, लेट्स से कि इसको ना मैं ए से डिनोट कर लेता हूँ, रक्षिता है, लेट्स डिनोट बाय बी, गुरमीत है, लेट्स डिनोट हिम बाय सी। और इसको ना यूनिटरी मेथड से सॉल्व करके देखते हैं, ठीक है। वर्किंग टुगेदर वुड हैव टेकन मोर देन 7 days, सो 1 by a, 1 by b प्लस 1 by c। ना सीरियसली कि ना हमें डायरेक्टली नहीं दिया कि अगर ये तीनों लोग साथ में करेंगे तो इनको 7 days लगेंगे। They have given us कि ना they would have taken 7 days more. So the 1 by a plus 1 by 1 by 8th work and 1 by bth work and 1 by cth work will be less than 1 by 7. Right? This is the scenario. On the other hand, Rahul and Gurmeet working together would have taken less than 15 days. So second would equation will be 1 plus a plus 1 by c, less than की बात कर रहे हैं ना, this entire work will be more than 1 by 15 of work. Okay, so let's solve this question. However, they all worked together for 6 days, followed by Rakshita will work alone for 3 more days to finish the job. If Rakshita had worked alone on the job, then the number of days she would have taken to finish the job. And there was 4 different options, and the question was कि किस कौन सा number possible नहीं है. Okay, let's see यहाँ पे कैसे इसको solve कर सकते हैं. पहले तो इसको कर लेते हैं 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by c. Together they work for 6 days, and then last के 3 days Rakshita worked all by herself. So 1 by b and the job get completed. So we got one work completing like this. Alright. So यहाँ से 3 by b equals होगा 1 minus 6, 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by c. Alright. एक छोटा सा इसके साथ इक्वेशन का खेल लेते हैं, इसको साइड में लिख लेते हैं। तो इसको मैं बोथ साइड 6 से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो क्या होगा, 1/1/b प्लस 1/6 इक्वल 6/7। अरे, अगर मैं इसको माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूँ तो क्या होगा यहाँ पे, -6 1/a प्लस 1/b 1/6। ये साइन फ्लिप हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे -6/7 आ जाएगा। ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी थोड़ा सा चेंज कर लेते हैं ताकि इजी रहे इसको करने में। तो 3/b-1 इक्वल टू -6 1/a प्लस 1/b प्लस 1/c। So now with this entire thing will be replaced with -6/7। कितना लिखना चाहिए, बदल देते हैं। Okay. 3/b-1 and -6/7। अरे, दोनों साइड पे +1 करेंगे, इसको एलिमिनेट कर लेते हैं। 3/b प्लस 1 -1 6/7 plus 1। So we got 3/b and 1/7। 3/b 1/7। I have to do this thing, इसको यहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट करना चाहिए। कोई बात नहीं। तो ये साइन कुछ ऐसा दिखता है हमें। तो we got 21 should be greater than b। So there were multiple options and there was one option 21, so 21 is not possible, I think. So now we get the answer. This is a quite easy question, I think we could have done the other question exam में आता था। Let's take another example. Gautam and Suhani working together can finish a job in 20 days. If Gautam does only 60% of a usual work on a day, and Suhani must do 150% of her usual work on that day to exactly make up for it, then the number of days required by the faster worker to complete the working alone. So Gautam and Suhani are doing a job in 20 days. Alright, if Gautam worked for 60% at 60% of his efficiency, and Suhani worked at an efficiency of 150%, the entire work got completed in 20 days again. So 20 cancel out 20, G plus S will be equal to 6/10 plus 3/2 of S। तो इसको माइनस कर लेते हैं, G minus 6/10 of G equal 3/2 of S minus S। You get 4/10 of G here, we got 1/2 of S here. G over S is equals to 10/8, so G ratio S will be 5/4. Now this is the efficiency ratio. Now we know a ratio of efficiency, right? Mm. Now, yeah, remember this thing. If Gautam and Suhani working together can finish a job in 20 days, can we say that total work will be 20 days of work working together as Gautam and Suhani? So 20 into 4 plus 5, 9. That's total will be 180. Now they're asking key who is the faster worker and how much time he will take to finish. He or now Gautam is the faster one because his efficiency is 5 units in a day. So how much time he will take? So total work is 180. 180 को अगर मैं divide करता हूँ 5 से, I'll get 36 days. So that's the answer for this one. Clear? Okay, let's move to next question. A group of n people worked on a project. They finished 35% of the project by working 7 hours a day for 10 days. Thereafter, 10 people left the group and the remaining people finished the rest of the project in 14 days by working 10 hours a day. Then the value of n. And this question was asked in 2002 CAT. So this is a men hours days and working वाला question. So इसका ना एक फॉर्मूला होता है m1 d1 t1 over w1 that is equals m2 d2 t2 w2. What is m here? M is the number of person. What is d? D is days. T time. इन जनरल आवर्स में गिवन होता है क्वेश्चन में, अगर नहीं गिवन तो कोई बात नहीं, यूज नहीं करना. What is w? W is work. Let's use this formula in this question. N number of people working 7 hours a day for 10 days can finish 35% of work, right? Thereafter 10 people left, so n minus 10 people are remaining right now. They take 10 hours a day for 14 days to finish 60%, which is remaining work. So percentage will cancel out. 10 से 10 cancel out हो गया, right? 7 से 5 times चला जाता है, 5 से 13. We got n equals n minus 10 into 14 over 13. So 13n equals 14n minus 140. So n is equals 140. So the value of n is 140. I think this is a quite easy question for CAT. Let's take another example. Amar, Akbar, Anthony are working on a project. Working together, Amar, Akbar can complete the project in 1 year. Akbar and Anthony can complete this project in 16 months. Anthony and Amar can complete the work in 2 years. But the person who is neither faster nor slower works alone the time in months he will take to complete the project. Okay, let's say पहले कौन काम कर रहा है? Amar and Akbar. They both are taking 1 year. Akbar and Anthony, they're taking 16 months. now 16 months को ईयर में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो कितना होगा? 4/3 years. Anthony and Amar, they're taking 2 years of work, 2 years to complete. इनका अगर एलसीएम लेंगे तो विल गेट 4. सो अमर अकबर का हो जाएगा 4 यूनिट अ ईयर. अकबर एंथनी का हो जाएगा 3 यूनिट्स अ ईयर. एंथनी अमर का हो जाएगा 2 यूनिट्स ऑफ अ ईयर. सो अमर, Akbar and Anthony. See, if I add these things, अमर अमर 2 times हो गया, अकबर 2 times हो गया, एंथनी 2 times हो गया. अगर हम ऐड कर लेंगे तो सबको कितना होगा? 4 3 7 7 2 9. अमर प्लस अकबर प्लस एंथनी का combined efficiency will be 4.5 units a day. Now we need to figure out each person's efficiency. We know कि अमर अकबर की efficiency कितनी है? 4 units of a day. अगर मैं अमर अकबर को सब्सिट्यूट करता हूँ 4 units तो विल गेट एंथनी का efficiency 4.5. तो एंथनी हैज 0.5 of efficiency. यहाँ पे लिख लेते हैं एंथनी की efficiency होगी 0.5 units in a day. अकबर की कितनी होगी? To find out Akbar, we need to remove Amar and Anthony. So 4.5 में से 2 माइनस करेंगे तो that will be 2.5 units per day. अब मुझे चाहिए अमर की एफिशिएंसी. अमर के लिए मुझे अकबर एंथनी को हटाना पड़ेगा. सो 4.5 में से आपको 3 हटा दोगे, you get 1.5 units a day. Now the question is कि this entire work is done by this the person who is neither fastest nor the slowest. तो उसको कितना टाइम लगेगा? तो स्लोएस्ट इज एंथनी एंड फास्टेस्ट इज अकबर. एंथनी अकबर को हटा देते हैं तो अमर बचता ही इज नीदर फास्टेस्ट नॉट स्लोएस्ट. तो इसको कितना टाइम लगेगा? सो 4 यूनिट 1.5 डेसिमल ऊपर ले लेगा एंड दैट्स 8/3. सो कितना होगा? 2 years 2 years and 8 months. सो 2 year 8 months कितना होते हैं? 32 months. इन टर्म्स ऑफ मंथ्स 32 months ये आंसर होगा. अगर वो ईयर का पूछता है तो 2 year 8 months. राइट. 21 का क्वेश्चन. अनु विनु मनु and Manu can complete a work in 15, 12, 20 respectively. Vinu works every day. Anu works only on an alternate day starting from the first day, while Manu works on an alternate day starting from the second day. Then the number of days needed to complete the work is, okay, let's say Anu को 15 days लग रहे हैं, वीनू को लग रहे हैं 12 days, मनु को लग रहे हैं 20 days. सो इनका 60 यूनिट मान लेते हैं टोटल वर्क है. ए का एफिशिएंसी होगा 4, वी का एफिशिएंसी है 5, एम की है 3. नाउ वीनू वर्क एवरी डे बट फर्स्ट डे उसके साथ आया अनु. दिस इज डे 1. डे 2 पे वी तो साथ अकेला वर्क कर ही रहा था तो उसके साथ आया एम. फिर डे 3 पे वी ए. फिर डे 4 पे वी एम. और ये चलता रहेगा जब तक 60 यूनिट ऑफ वर्क खत्म नहीं हो जाता. सो वी ए अगर साथ में काम करेंगे तो इनको दे कैन कंप्लीट 9 यूनिट ऑफ. अगर वी एम साथ में करेंगे तो 8 यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क. राइट. फिर अगेन डे 3 पे क्या होगा? 9, 8. सो 9, 8, 17, 17, 17, 34. राइट. फिर डे 5 फिर से कौन आ गया? वी ए. तो यहाँ पे वो फिर से 9 करेगा. डे 6 होगा. फिर वी एम आएगा. फिर 8 होगा. सो सी दिस थिंग यहाँ पे भी 17 हो गया. तो 17, 17 सबको मिला के कितना हो गया यहाँ से लेके यहाँ पे 51 यूनिट. सो वर्क इज ऑलरेडी डन. और जैसे ही डे 7 स्टार्ट होगा कौन हो जाएगा? वी ए. और वी इज केपेबल ऑफ डूइंग 9 यूनिट्स ऑफ वर्क और 51 पहले ही कंप्लीट हो चुका है और बचा ही 9 है. तो जैसे ये लोग करेंगे डे 7 पे 9 यूनिट ऑफ वर्क 60 यूनिट ऑफ वर्क विल गेट कंप्लीटेड. सो हाउ मच टाइम इज रिक्वायर्ड? 7 days. 7 days लगे इनको खत्म करने में. ठीक है. Oh, this is 2020 का question. This is a quite easy question. I think you should try it. I'm taking last question of this series of this chapter. At their usual efficiency level, A and B together finish a task in 12 days. So A plus B तो साथ में काम करेंगे तो 12 days लगेगा. But this entire work can also be done by A and B if A worked at half his of efficiency and B would have done 3 times. Then they would have taken 9 days. सही है. Okay, let's solve 3 times, 3 4 times. 4 को अंदर मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 4a प्लस 4b. इस 3 को अंदर मल्टीप्लाई कर लेते हैं 3/2a प्लस 9b. 4a माइनस 3/2 ऑफ a इक्वल 9b माइनस 4b. 5b यहाँ से इसको माइनस करेंगे तो 5, 8, 8, 3, 5 बचेगा 5/2 ऑफ a. So a over b will get 5 2 by 5 into 5, 5 by 5 cancel. So A ratio B is 2:1. So that's the ratio of efficiency. Now the point is if how many days would A take to finish अगर वो अकेला काम करता है. Let's say find out कि total work कितना था अगर A and B work 12 days तक, so that will complete by that will complete the work, right? So 12 into कितना put up कर रहा है 2 plus 1, so A and B will complete and total work is 36 units. ठीक है. Now this work has to be done by A alone. So total work, efficiency and time. So total work is 36 units. Efficiency of A is 2. Time को note करना है तो 18 days will be required to finish the job. Alright. Done. चलो. Bye bye.